Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where we talk about my favorite thing in the entire world, cryptocurrency. That's right. We're on TITANX today, and I'm going to make a short video about the decision that a miner has to make, right? We're going to have a look at only mining today in TITANX. So, the decision that a miner has to make is, are you long or are you short? Are you going to mine for a short time and try get out as much and as fast as possible, or are you going to mine for as long as possible because longer pays better, more pays more, right? Is the general feeling of it. If I come to TITANX.win, we can see some of the miners have been running, right? So my strategy since the start of this has been go long, right? But I've been doing some research and thinking a little bit about maybe I should try also going short. You can see from my stats, so I've run the length of my miners have been 250 days, 245 days, 240 days, and 230 days, all with 0.2 ETH in. My spending so far on miners has been 0.8 ETH plus gas, I guess. No, actually, yeah, 0.8 ETH, that would be all that I spent. And that is coming up for 0.8 ETH is like what, about $2,000. And my value of the coins I'm going to get out at the moment is $36,000. Tasty stuff, right? But as you can see the progress, I'm only 10% done on my shortest one. 10, 9, 7, 3% done there. They're all going to pretty much mature at the same time though. I'm maturing on the 30th, the 28th, the 28th, and 27th. So my plan is, of course, on these days, I'm hoping to have a massive, epic, ridiculous, stupendous payday. But what if I don't, right? Because what could happen is like these yields, we all know the APR on this, the ROI percentage, 1,875% ROI. Ridiculous, right? This is all dependent on the price of Titan token, TITANX token, right? And the price of TITANX token is dependent on two things, really, in my opinion. It is people holding it and not selling it once they get it into their hands, their grubby hands, and then them deciding to stake it into the protocol to then get the ETH rewards, right? Because you can do things with Titan token, which is great, right? You can stake your Titan token and then get paid out ETH, right? So, for example, like here I have $100 that I could collect, right? I'm not going to do it. I'm waiting for the big payday, which is going to be this next one. So in 4 days, what are we, day 53? Ooh. 3 days, this will trigger at the same time. Day 56 is big payday day. So we're going to get $13.76, probably lower than that actually when it comes. There's also a big payday coming. So I guess once this gets to $200, I'll probably claim it because the gas will be friendlier. But anyway, so my thinking there was all these people are going to be using Titan. I only have 140 days left to wait until my stakes mature, and by that time the price of ETH will be up. Oh no, that's my stakes. Sorry, the price of ETH will be up. Of course, we'll be in a bull run, dragging up the price of TITANX and securing me a massive bag. Even if I can get 20 grand out of this, I'll be really happy. But playing in Ethereum is a big boys game. And more often than not, when you do these kind of high risk games, crypto investment games, you come out of it with a loss rather than a win. So we're not, we've got to watch out for that. For example, we could come to other, platforms similar to Titan. You can check in Zen, right? So I've been minting Zen. Now all the work I put in minting my Zen at the moment is worth $386, 0.1 ETH. Now, I'm plenty of Ethereum into this game with Zen. And now you just got to wait for the reason that we minted it all, right? So Zen is definitely on the downward cycle. This is the new toy, right? Essentially. So the idea then being, why don't we just make short-term miners? Because we come up here, right? We think, okay, I've got 4 long-term miners. I could make another one, or I could make a short-term one. So the longest you can go is 280 days. And if I go 280 days with the full miner power then I'm going to spend the 0.2 ETH, which is going up, I think, every day actually, slightly. And that's going to get me $8,000 after 280 days at these prices of TITANX. Not even thinking about the T rank, okay? The T rank is for another time, right? Of course, you want to get by. Basically, the T rank is a worldwide affiliate system that's non-Ponzi-ish. All it means is that if you get in before someone else, you get a better rank, okay? So it's incentivizing people to do it now and not do it tomorrow. Now is better than tomorrow. Tomorrow is better than the day after tomorrow, if you get what I mean, right? For TITANX. For example, today's day 53 up here, and I was a bit busy this afternoon, so I don't have time to get into this, which means I missed one day, and I'm kind of pissed about that. Okay, so that's how it works. Earlier is better. Right, anyway, so I could get 1,600% on that. But then if I think, okay, what if I just go 100? Let's half that. So that was 280 days max. So we go 140 days, right? Then I'm going to get $4,900, an ROI of 900%. So that's 940% ROI, or 1,600, almost double, right? So then if 280 is that, and 140 is that, then of course we could think, okay, so what if I just go down to 70 days, right? Just over 2 months. Then we're going to come out with 471%, 4x, $2,000 outside of our $400, right? I think, good God. So you need to start adding up gas when we get down to like these little days. So we want to half that again. We've got 35 days. We're going to come out with a 2x of 1,300, right? We think, oh my God, this is amazing, right? So then we want to go half again. Why not? Let's just go down to like 18 days, right? And then we're 56% of the value of our, and we're getting now into minus, right? If we go 10 days, we are minus ROI. So the way it works is short-term mining, you have to be efficient with how do you think the price of Titan is going to perform in the short term, right? And you need to get that number there above the into the plus, right? So a 20% increase from $500 would not be worth the gas that I'm paying for a 0.2 ETH investment, right? I'm going to probably just make pennies. 20 day would also, you're going to get $800 out of $400, like, well, no, 73%, okay, which again I don't think is worth it. But if we're coming to the monthly ones, right, it's 150% up on what you're putting in there. That's pretty sweet, right? And this is the game of the shorthands, right? We're just trying to find that sweet spot of when do you think the TITANX price might start to fall? We can have a check at some tools, right? For example, this is June analytics of Titan, right? We have the, oh, well, I'll explain what's happening there. It's saying that miners maturing less than 9 days are 9,000 miners. Miners maturing 9 to 30 days are 28,000. 31 to 90 days are 31,000, right? And actually, all the other mining lengths are less than that. So the most popular mining window at the moment is short-term mining with TITANX and not long-term mining. The 31 to 90 day windows and the 9 to 30 day windows are beating, yeah, that's 31,000 plus 28,000, right? That's like around 60,000 miners are maturing in that time. And then below that, there's less, right? So many people are going short on this, which makes me worry that the price of TITANX might not, might not sustain. They have dApps coming out. They have Hyper coming out, which is going to be a use case for TITANX. It seems like it's a kind of arbitrage kind of game for TITANX, which is great. Anything that gives bullish use cases to this is going to be great, because then it means people have to buy it and it's going to push the value up, right? That's Titan Swap. So if we go on the 90 day on this, right? Because we've not been running for 90 days. We'll see it's peaked. Now with kind of this slow slide down, right? Slow slide down. This will continue. The volume is picking up though. So action and interest inside of Titan is growing. You can come to titanx.watch and you can see that there's now 9,400 users of TITANX, 152,000 miners. But like I said, kind of bearish. That is 60,000 plus of those 152, almost half are short-term miners, okay? Minted out is that much, and you can see here what's happening, what's going on every day, and the miners per day value, right? So we had the ones that are created are coming, and this would be in the white. Of course, we're getting up to today, day 56. You can see the amount of miners that are being created are continuing to grow. We saw a huge boost here, and now it's growing above. But these short-term miners here, can you see that? These short-term miners are all completing, these green ones. These are all completed miners. Coming up to day 83 is the peak of the short-term mining season. And then we have a long winter. But what do the short-term miners do then with their stakes? So let's do it. Let's open a short-term, and I'll try to explain what the strategy that the short hands seem to be doing, right? So we'll go 40 days, right? We'll get the 238% on that. I think that's as short as I'm willing to go. I don't want to go any short. What's the point? You know, risk it for the biscuit. So I'll put the 2.2 ETH in. I'm going to get almost a 0.6, 238% APR. So double my money, right? Essentially, if I go 40. If I go 45, will we get any? Not really worth it. Okay. Go 30, 35? No. 38. All right, let's just go 38 days. Then we create the miner, okay? It's going to cost 0.2 ETH, and we go. Boom, okay? Plus gas. No, the gas is included, I believe. I keep getting that wrong. We're not buying it, right? We're paying for a proof of work, basically. Oh yeah, the gas is 0.01, okay? So total will be 0.21, okay? So $494, 500 bucks down the pan, in the hole. There we go. This is a short-term miner being created. What will happen now is after 38 days, I'm going to get my TITANX open for me to claim, right? When I can claim it, you have to be aware that if you don't claim it on time, then there'll be a depreciating amount of TITANX that you're going to be able to grab, right? So make sure to come on your claim day and get that TITANX. When I take it then, I can then move the TITANX into the staking section. I can stake the TITANX, then it will pay me out ETH. Then that ETH I can take and recycle back in to create more miners, right? That's one way to do it. Let me say it again. I claim out my short-term miner TITANX. Then I move it into payout. Then I stake it, right? I move it into stake. I stake it in for the, that's my phone. I stake it in here for a certain amount of days. We could go max and just get them a maximum amount of payout, right? From it. Then I get a payout of Ethereum. I take that Ethereum, claim it out, then move back into mine. That's one thing you could do. Of course, the other thing you could do is just take your TITANX from your short term, sell it back into ETH, bada bing, bada boom, profit taken. But if everyone did that, we would see the whole platform be destroyed. So is it a short-term game or not? Another strategy would be I claim out my short-term TITANX, I sell half of it back into ETH, put that in my pocket. Yeah, because if I sell half of it, that's even, what did I do there? 38 days, right? Let's sell half of it. I've still got, you know, that's me basically just made free money, right? Then I take that TITANX and I go into the stake. I stake it for as long as possible, 3,500 days, and I get paid out ETH for 3,500 days. Out of free money. That's another strategy. There are so many strategies that can be used in the TITANX ecosystem, and I love it. So that's just a little talk about going short or long on TITANX. Let me know in the comments. Are you short or are you long? Yeah, which one are you? I like long games, right? They don't always win, but when you do win, you win big bucks, right? You go short, you're going to get the short-term gains. Go long, you could get the massive, life-changing, crazy gains, right? That's what I'm bullish about. Peace. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't get wrecked.